Variety of assessment method, tools, and tasks. Assessment is common tools used in education. Assessment is more than just a grade. It's a mechanics from providing all parties with data from improving techniques and learning, drives student learning, help students to become more effective, self-assessing, self-directing learning. Rubrics. A rubric is an explicit set of criteria used from performance and produce more details than a single grade or mark. Rubrics therefore will help you grade more objectively. Elements of a rubric. Typical design as a grind types structure. A grading rubric includes criteria, levels of performance, score, and descriptor, which become unique assessment tools and for any given assessment. The table below illustrates a simple grading rubric which is of the 4 elements from history research paper. Criteria identify the trait, feature, or dimension which is to be measured and include a definition and example to clarify the meaning of each trait. Being assessed, each assessment or performance will determine the number of criteria to score. Criteria are example of criteria from term paper rubrics. Introduction, thesis, analysis, spelling, internal, conclusion, and reference. Variety of assessment method, tools, and tasks. Rubrics. A rubric is an explicit set of criteria used from performance and produce more details than a single grade or mark. Rubrics therefore will help you grade more objectively. Type of rubrics. Determine which type of rubrics to use depend on what and how you plan to evaluate. There are several types of rubrics including holistic, analytic, general, and task specific. Each of these will be described below. Holistic. All criteria are assessed as a single score. Holistic rubrics are good from evaluating overall performance and a task because only one score in given. Holistic rubrics tend to be easy to score. Analytical. Each criteria is assessed separately using different descriptive rating. Each criteria receives a separate score. Analytical rubrics take more time to score but provide time details feedback. Task specific. Assess a specific task. Unique criteria are assessed separately. However, it may not be possible to account from each and every criteria involved in a particular task, which could overlap a student's unique solution. Reference. Scoring rubric is the classroom performance criteria from assessing and improving student performance. Portfolio. Portfolio assessment is a term with many meanings, and it is process that can serve. Portfolio assessment is a term with many meanings, and it is a process that can serve a variety of purposes. A portfolio is a collection of student work that can exhibit a student's effort, process, and achievement in various areas of time. Curriculum A portfolio assessment can be an examination of student selected example of work experience and documents related to outcomes being assessed, and it can address achieving academic goals, including student specific portfolio assessment have been used from large-scale assessment and accountability process of school to work transition, and from example portfolio assessment are used as a part of the national board from professional teaching strand assessment of spec teacher. Using multiple ingredients in testing and assessment. Author Howard Gardner theory of multiple ingredients is in over a decade old. Teachers are still trying to find the best way to use this theory to assess students with different styles of learning and varied academic strength. Multiple ingredients shape that way students understand, process, and use information. Garden group students capitable into 8 broad categories. Unique learning style is a combination of these ingredients. The 8: logical, visual, bodily, musical, linguistic, interpersonal, intrapersonal, naturalist. Since no single approach to teaching and assessment can possibly work best from every student, teacher face a challenge what the best way to match assessment to student learning style. Thank you.